Did you know there were presidents before George Washington? A notion that may seem perplexing, yet it's true. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover these forgotten figures of American history. The first name on our historical journey is Payton Randolph. In 1774, as delegates convened in Philadelphia for the inaugural Continental Congress, this distinguished figure was elected as the first president of the territory now known as the United States. Hailing from a respected Virginia family, Randolph, a planter and public servant, played a pivotal role in rallying opposition against Britain's oppressive rule. His presidency, though significant, was brief, divided into two terms, the first one from September 5th to October 22nd, 1774, and the second from May 10th to May 24th, 1775. Unfortunately, his service ended after only a few weeks in both instances, and he was succeeded by Henry Middleton. In 1774, Middleton, a man of multiple talents, being both a cultivator and a statesman, assumed control from Randolph, overseeing the Congress for a short interval. Henry Middleton, the second President of the United States, a prosperous planter hailing from South Carolina, took charge of this role. His tenure, although brief in October 1774, had a significant impact. He was a staunch advocate for American independence. His endeavors were instrumental during the nascent phases of the... Moving forward, let's discuss John Hancock, a name synonymous with American history, mainly for his extravagant signature embellishing the Declaration of Independence. From 1775 to 1777, he presided over the Continental Congress, guiding the nation through the most chaotic years of the American Revolution. In 1777, after Hancock, the reins were taken over by Henry Laurens. Laurens, a prosperous merchant and slave trader from South Carolina, employed his vast fortune to back the colonial resistance against Britain. His tenure as president was noted for the creation of the Articles of Confederation. John Hansen, the final man to hold the presidency before Washington, was in office from 1781 to 1782 under the jurisdiction of the newly approved Articles of Confederation. His presidential tenure was characterized by economic unpredictability and political upheaval, yet he played an instrumental role in molding the nascent nation. So why are these presidents often overlooked? The primary reason is that their roles were largely ceremonial and held limited executive power. Moreover, the office they held was not the same as the presidency established by the Constitution in 1787. These men were presidents of the Continental Congress, and later, under the Articles of Confederation, the United States in Congress assembled. In essence, these presidents presided over a legislative body, unlike George Washington, who was the first to preside over an executive branch. Washington's presidency marked the beginning of the United States under the Constitution, hence he is commonly referred to as the first president of the United States. In summary, Payton Randolph, Henry Middleton, John Hancock, Henry Laurens, and John Hansen all served as presidents before George Washington. However, their roles were different from the presidential office as we understand it today. They were leaders during a time of immense change, and their contributions were significant in shaping the nation. Yet they remain overshadowed by the towering figure of George Washington, the first president under the U.S. Constitution. So the next time you think of the first president of the United States, remember that history is often more complex than it seems. Before Washington took oath under the Constitution, these 5 men had already served in a role called the presidency, shaping the path of the nation towards its future.